How I made 1 lakh with 1 lakh investment in 1 year on JP Power. This is the profit screenshot. Let's go and analyze the stock. So, as you all know, power sector is going up and up. It is the future of India. So, I was looking for some stocks which are like low right now, but beaten down companies which are low and they might go up. So, power sector is like the theme for 2050, 2030. India is planning to go towards power to 2030, 2035. Government has a lot of plans and government has came into existence again. So, this is a good sector to invest in. So it was a 1994 company, so it's an old company which might have a turnaround story. So that's why I took a bet on this. Its P is quite low, 7.86. Industry P is 36, so it still might have a lot of up move. This is a stock which I am quite bullish on for the next 6 to 7 years at least. Or this could be a stock which I would never sell. So you never know. Promoter holding is low. A turnover 3 is 70%, profit growth 21,000%. I mean, that's crazy, right? Return on investment 14%, ROE 12.8%, book value is around this level. I invested it around 8 rupees. It made a high of 24, but I didn't exit it. I am not going to exit it any soon. For me, this is a swing trading, but for me, for this stock, I plan it to go through all the 5 years of my 1 lakh, of my 8 lakhs to 1 crore journey. This might be a dark horse, which I'm betting huge on. So that's why, because I would say I'm a bit biased in stocks. You should not be biased, but I'm a bit biased towards power, auto, and one more company I'll tell you later. So let's see. They're mostly into coal mining, sand mining, cement, and electricity, which could be their major growth area. So they have a lot of peers, Adani, Tata Power, which JSW, like huge companies, which they are. But when the sector grows and the government has a lot of plans, then eventually these companies, every company in the sector is going to grow. That's what I feel. I invested it around March when I saw from like 10 crore operating profit to 200 crore. It was around 200, but then it lost its value and it became 200, then 520, which is like highest after June 22. 520, 400, 500, 700, 790. So if you look at this, its sales is increasing. Except this, it is sitting on its highest ever profit, 790, 588 crore. So there is no reason to sell it right now, even if it came from 24 to 18, which is like a 30-40% drop. So doesn't matter. I'm in for it for a long term. EPS has been growing steadily. Last in 2024 was great, but last quarter it has dropped a bit. But quarterly performance matters, but not doesn't matter a lot for me at this point for this stock. So let's see. Look at the sales, 2,000 to 6,000. So something is cooking in this company. Operating profit 1,000 to 2,000, double. Everything 400. Profit before tax 400 to 1,500. So it's 4 times. This is look at this. In 2017, negative 18,000, 515, 1318. But look at now, positive. So this is a for sure. I can't say nothing is for sure in stocks, but this looks crazy to me and a very good prospect. This is not investment advice, just telling you. But I am bullish on this stock and I have invested in the stock. Not heavily, I would say. It's kind of same amount which I invest because my risk management technique is like that, which is very important in stocks. But this is a stock which I'm very bullish on. So look at it. Its borrowing has reduced from 23,000 to 4,000, which is equal to its reserves. So no issue there. Debt to equity ratio should also be down. The only thing I'm concerned about, the promoters are reducing their stake, but the FIIs go 6 to 7% from almost 0% in like 3 years. So this gives you a bit of confirmation where you're going is could be right. Look at the DIAs also. From 28 they have dropped to 18, but 18% is still a huge number. Public is increasing their share, which is a bit not that great, but let's see. So this stock has a few negatives, but I think its profit is overpowering it. Let's go to the technicals. So for JP Power, what is this? Let's go to JP Power. monthly chart. So this company had like 85 rupees as its high when it came as IPO in 2010, and since then it has just been coming down without anything. So I invested in this stock where I saw this is about. So if you zoom it out, oops, I think I changed it. JP Power. Sorry guys, I'm a new YouTuber, so it's a bit tough sometimes to adjust things. So look at this, no volume area, nothing happening over here. Look at the volume. Look at the volume. So something has been accumulating from this to this. This is around where it came into my radar, and this is where I entered. It did nothing for almost like a lot of time, but after that, from boomed to 24 in no time. Within like an year, it came from 8 to 24. Right now, also, if you look at it, let's go to its weekly chart because this is not a very big chart. Let me clear its drawings. So if you could see, it formed a good trend line over here. If you see a longer term trend line, then this was a good breakout, and since then it has never came back to test this trend line. But if you see its resistance point, this is its resistance from where it took resistance and it's coming down. So that's okay. It's still accumulating over here. So I don't think that's an area of concern. This could be termed as an accumulation, and after that accumulation I'm expecting it to test these levels again and eventually go to all-time high and eventually break it and go to 160 in some years. In 5 years I think it should be around 160 according to me, because look at the profits. This is like crazy turnaround from negative to positive 500. Is like, I feel it's crazy turnaround. It is coming back to its levels which it had in this level 2016, over when the stock was quite beaten. So like, so it should go to its all-time high again and it should probably break it if it keeps on growing, and I feel this is a good company. For this could be first target of 50, and after that it could reach to its all-time high 80. So it's, if I project a path for this, let's project a path and let's see what happens if we project a path. So from here it should go till here and then accumulate here, fall a bit, then it should break it eventually, then accumulate here, retest this, accumulate here again, then it should break up and probably go to 160, I would say. I hopefully it goes. I mean, there's no certainty, but this is one stock which I feel very bullish about. So let's see how it goes. So this was all for this video. If you like it, subscribe, like, share, whatever you want, and see you in the next video. Thank you.